Before we get started today, don't forget to check out ASTKilo23 Haters, the new channel, and the new Facebook. It's under ASTKilo23 on Facebook.com. Hey guys, I'm Prodigy from Airsoft Team Kilo23. I have a very interesting video for you today. I've got a lot of requests recently for updates on my ICS M4. People want to know what I've done to it because obviously I've replaced a lot of the stock ICS internals. So that's what this is going to be. You guys get to see my ICS M4 after the huge remodel project I did with it. Now, I can really just imagine all you guys saying, "Can we see it now?" No. "Can we see it now?" No. "Can you see it now?" Yeah, sure, I guess. This is just a phenomenal rifle. I'm very happy with the accuracy, the FPS, the look of the gun. It's perfect for me because it's everything I really want in an airsoft gun. It feels good, it's a good weight, it's very versatile, and I couldn't really ask for a lot more in an airsoft gun. So let's get this down on the table and we can talk about everything that's on it. So it's true, ICS has always had a lot to offer, but their main downfall is their compatibility. A lot of their parts, a lot of their guns are just not compatible with Tokyo Marui style and other style parts. So some modification has to be made in some places for a lot of things to work. So strangely enough, everything on the outside of this gun is ICS, and I'll go over that in a moment. But it just turned out that way. I didn't exactly plan for that. Everything that I wanted on this gun, it just happened that ICS made it, so yippee. So on the back of this guy, we have the ICS folding stock. There are 2 screws here, right there, and right there. Yeah. So this stock can be folded with a little bit of adjustment to the left or to the right. I've elected to fold it to the right. I'm not exactly a fan of left side folding stocks. Most AKs do that. There just aren't a lot of guns besides MP5s that fold to the right, so if I can get one that folds to the right, I'll go with it because I really like folding stocks. So this was like $65 at blazingtoys.com. I got a lot of parts from them. They're really great service. They're pretty fast shipping. I really recommend you guys buy from them for ICS parts. They're just excellent. Now this is what it'll look like with the stock folded. There is very little wobble here, so when you're running around it's not jiggling everywhere, which is just excellent. I really like that about the stock. I had one of these a long time ago on a M4, the anniversary rifle that I got from airsplat.com, and I really loved it. I was really disappointed I had to send it back because it broke, but oh well. So I was very happy I was able to get another folding stock for this gun. So, I didn't like the carry handle look. I have a couple of guns with carry handles that are M4s, and it just gets tiring after a while. So I went ahead and got a flip-up sight so I could actually use the top rail if I really wanted to. Obviously, the sight does flip up, like so. It is adjustable for windage, and that's really about it. I don't care about elevation too much because the front sight post is obviously adjustable for elevation. Moving up the M4 a bit, you see we have a PEC box. I got that stock a while ago. But the plate the screws screw into, it's plastic, and that cracked on me, so I ended up putting a coat of GB weld on that thing. It's held up really well. ICS PEC boxes, they're a little expensive, but they're worth it. I'm just happy this came with a gun, so I didn't have to buy it separately. Now, on either side of the rail system, we have these rail covers. These are custom spray painted tan. I've got some sandy texture paint and some extra different kind of tan I put over it, so it gives it a really nice texture and a really good color. Just kind of helps accent the gun. It's just for looks. It really doesn't help too much because I'm usually using the vertical grip that's down there. That's actually an A and K vertical grip. The one that came with the gun, the ICS one, did not attach to the rail correctly, so that's sitting on my shelf and I'm waiting to find a gun to use it on. Now the flash hider, I actually don't know what brand it is. I got it at a local shop. The guy just like, hey, put it in your pocket. Just keep it. I don't want to sell it to you. So I lucked out and got one of these for free. It was really nice. Yes, I know it's on upside down, but to be honest, I don't care. This is an airsoft gun, and there is no muzzle flash or recoil or anything, so whatever. Now, inside of this gun, just about nothing is stock. Obviously, the anti-reversal latch is going to be stock because it's ICS specific. The nozzle is going to be stock because I like it. The hop-up chamber itself. The bucking I've kept because I actually like ICS buckings. I think they're excellent. They're like G&G quality to me. So let's go ahead and open this guy up and see what we got. Now, if you watch the cylinder capacity versus barrel length video I did about a week or two ago, you'll know that the internals are pretty much just the same as that. Right now I'm using the stock ICS M100 spring that came with the gun, a system of cylinder set, everything but the nozzle from that set. Obviously I've got the ICS nozzle, and I've got an Element steel tooth piston in there. I really love that thing. It's lasted a long time in my M249 shooting 30 something rounds a second, and I finally transferred it over to this because this is the gun I'm going to play with more. So it's been really excellent to me, and I hope it lasts for quite a while. Now the gear set, yeah, ICS gears are great, but their bevel gear is a little proprietary, so I ended up switching out the whole set just so everything would mesh together a little more nicely. I'm using one of the newer JG gear sets. I actually really like the new ones. They sound great. They're easy to shim. In the right gearbox, at least. You get one in a stock JG gearbox, and they're a pain in the butt to shim. But these were great in here. I've noticed the JG axles are a little just minutely bigger than normal TM axles, so they don't fit in every bushing correctly. Actually, they'll break a lot of bearing bushings, so guys, be careful with that. But they fit perfectly in the ICS metal bushings, and I kept those too. So this is working great. I had these really well shimmed. There's very little gear noise when the gun shoots, so I'm happy with that. In the pistol grip, I have actually a Systema energy motor, the long type, which is like the only type that is made for the energy version, sadly enough. But this is a great motor for the M100 spring. It pulls it very fast. I've got it running about 21 or 22 rounds a second on the 9.6 2000 mAh battery I'm using. So this is working really well right now. I'm quite happy with it. Of course, I did put a different pinion gear on it. A lot of people say Systema pinion gears are shit, and trust me, they are. I learned the hard way. I just wanted to see how quickly one would break. The one on the Systema energy motor literally just shattered on me one day when I was using it. It's hard to describe. It literally broke in half. I was just amazed. So, oh well. I've got a random pinion gear on there. I'm not even sure what brand it is. Probably some random Chinese one. But it sounded really good with the JG gear set, and I'm pretty happy with it. So I'm sure you guys want to actually hear what this sounds like, right? Actually, that sounded really good. Very little gear noise, and it's shooting pretty dang fast. The energy motor is a bit more of a high-speed motor than a high-torque motor, so it's really good for this M100 spring. Now, like I said, I am using the stock ICS hop-up chamber. It is a bit of a pain to modify a TM-style chamber or a TM-compatible chamber to fit an ICS, so I just went with the stock one. Plus, the adjustment wheel stays in place very nicely, so what's the point, really? So, obviously, I put a new barrel in there. This is a Deepfire 6.04 363 mil barrel. I got this from Airsplat, I guess about a year ago now. It's been working really well since. I tried this barrel out in there about 8 months ago, and it was doing wonders for the gun. I was able to hit people at 200 plus feet, so it was working very nicely. So hopefully this gun won't be too formidable for guys I'm playing against out on the field. Well, that's about everything. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm Prodigy from Airsoft Team Kilo23, and this is my ICS M4.